This is the After Party, live with Kim McAllister. Pick a couch, grab a drink, and settle into the conversation.
Once more, too loud. Hi, everyone. It is the After Party Live. This is the latest we've ever started, but Mark really wanted that Tom Hartman interview to run today, and so we did, and it was long, but I think it was really worth it. So thank you for your patience, and also thank you for your patience for yesterday, too. I really have to apologize for not being here, but I had the opportunity to have an ultrasound, which was kind of time was of the essence. And if I didn't do it yesterday, then it would have been scheduled 2 weeks from now. And so I kind of needed to get it done and in a hurry. I'm fine. Everything's okay. But there's some questions about lady bits, so that has to be answered. So that's what's going on there. I don't want to gross anybody out or give anybody too much information. If you feel like you want more information, feel free to email me, and I'm not shy about anything, so you can always ask questions if you have them. But that's basically what happened. I feel like I kind of ignored my health for a while and I didn't go in regularly. I just kind of thought, well, everything's fine. I'll just continue on my merry way and put my focus in other places. And I now have to go do all the things and get the mammogram and get the tests, and some things are funky, and and kind of get myself situated. So thank you for your patience with yesterday as well. And thank you for being here today. I know trivia is ready to, yeah, health comes first. Every day we get older. Isn't that the truth? I'm telling you, from my knees to my lady bits, it all needs a checkup. Yeah, thank you for being here, Heather. I put your comment on the screen when Tom Hartman's kitty leapt into his lap and was looking up at him with just the most adoring face. It was really cute. Thank you, Granny Great. I'm trying to, boy, I sure hate it though. I don't know why I hate going to the doctor so much. If it's just the focus being on me, or if it's, I don't know. I just hate it. Like, I just rather not. But I know you gotta do it. Um, I'm not the only one. And I'm glad I'm not the only one. That's excellent to know. That kitty is a vibe and I love him, says Agent Kitty Feeds. Yeah, really sweet little cat. All right. Well, we don't have a lot of time. Thanks, Mark Thompson. So let's go ahead and I will tell you one of the reasons why even after the long interview, there was a longer post show is because Mark is not going to be in tomorrow or Monday. It will be Michael Schur sitting in Mark Thompson's seat. So we're talking about how to handle that and manage that, and some interviews to run, etc. So that's why it took a little longer. I play Mark. Cameo. You and I were on the same wavelength. Absolutely. Oh, the dentist. I got to go to the dentist too. I haven't even scheduled that one. Hopefully I can do it after the show. All right. I wanted to show you this story because I was sent out to cover a very similar story featuring a very similar group when I was a reporter for KGO Radio. Early one morning, a group of wacky pranksters threw the shell of a Volkswagen over the Golden Gate Bridge. And the problem with doing it there is people thought, oh my God, someone drove their car over the bridge and somehow it got caught up on some cable or something and it's hanging from the bridge and blah, 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 right? It wasn't. It was the shell of a Volkswagen. No one was inside. It was a prank. And it became a big story. And this was years ago. Apparently, it's something they do every year, these Canadian pranksters. And this time, they threw the shell of a Volkswagen down a rock cliff. You can see from this picture that the vehicle is kind of hanging on a cliff, and you can see the roadway down below. Pretty scary, because if cables broke or it dropped, these folks have no idea whether it would go tumbling into the roadway, ass over tea kettle, or what would happen. But there's the prank. It's painted red, this VW, with a Canadian flag on the hood and the letter E on the roof. And it's on this rock face known to climbers as the Papoose in British Columbia. Apparently, this prank, this VW, will have to be removed, just like the folks had to come remove the VW dangling from the Golden Gate Bridge way back when. The area is currently closed for safety reasons, and the car is expected to be removed within the next week. This prank, according to the park spokesperson there in the province, has placed an unnecessary strain on park operations at one of the busiest times of the year. The VW Beetle is suspended above power lines and Highway 99. They say it is imperative that visitors stay out of that area until this is addressed. If the car is not secured properly, it could fall and it could cause serious harm to visitors. Its removal may also pose a risk to those conducting the work to remove it. So I know these pranksters think they're funny, but they're putting people at risk when they do this. Come on, man. Stop it. I'm not going to call you a Turon, but you're close. A group claiming to be comprised of University of British Columbia engineering students taking credit for this prank. The group has taken credit for previous stunts committed by the engineering department. Similarly painted Volkswagen Beetles have previously been suspended from locations, including the Golden Gate Bridge in 2001. Wow, is it that long ago? And Vancouver's Lionsgate Bridge in 2008. So I guess they're pretty good at this, making sure that it, dangling in just the right engineering kind of way. The Squamish Nation is the First Nation peoples that are associated with this region. And they told the Canadian Broadcasting Channel that this rock face is a sacred site and it's not an appropriate location for a prank. They said placing or hanging anything on it is extremely disrespectful both to our people and to our land. And we sincerely hope that in the future people treat it with the respect that it deserves. So this prank not going over very well. It was a little amusing to see this car dangling off the Golden Gate, although there was some people pretty concerned. A lot of people thought a car went right off the side of the bridge, and they were afraid that there were people inside. So emergency crews had to be called out then too. So, they cause kind of uh what is it that Thomas the Train says? Confusion and delay. I would say they cause panic and extra work when they pull this kind of prank. But that is what they have done, suspending this VW Beetle from this sacred rock's face in British Columbia. It's a long way down, too, isn't it? All right, we're going to jump right into it because I want to make sure we have time for trivia. And I put some good questions together. So, shall we get to it? I'm going to the chat. You guys ready? Yeah, pranksters never consider the big picture, says Glenn. I mean, I don't want to be the negative Nelly that doesn't have a sense of humor, but I think you're right. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, so yep, Cameo says ready. All right, here we go. We're going to do a little trivia. And here it is. The first question of the day, go back to my trivia, is we'll start with sciencey and mathy, and then we'll get a little more fun. The first question is, what physical measurement is technically defined as a force divided by the area over which that force is being applied? Okay, I'll say it again. It's a physical measurement technically defined as force divided by the area over which that force is being applied. What is this a measurement of? Force divided by the area over which that force is being applied. Let's see what you guys have to say. And the answer is change the pick. I think Travel Tuesday. Thank you. Thank you at the sizzle. Maybe I need a CT of the head as well. I don't know. I appreciate it. Uncle Jim says that's the measurement for pressure. Uncle Jim is correct. It is pressure. The gloomy Maine Coon gets it. So does JT. It's pressure. PSI, is that pounds per square inch? Is that right? I don't know. Jennifer L. says pressure. That is correct. Agent Kitty Feets has it. Nullifidian has it. Someone tell me if PSI is right. I'm not sure. PSI, a lot of PSIs. So I'm thinking PSI also has to do with pressure. Meredith Dannenberg has it as well. Pounds per square inch. That's what I thought. So is that pressure? Pounds per, yeah, I guess it would be. So I'll take those two. Yes. Pounds per square inch is indeed a measure of pressure. Thank you, Uncle Jim. I thought so. I questioned myself without the answer in front of me. Is an example of pressure, says Bior. Thank you. Thank you. My smarties, my little group of smarties. Okay, next question. And good job, everybody. Well done. Sir Isaac Newton had this many laws of motion. Sir Isaac Newton had this many laws of motion. In Queen's square inch. That's right. Sir Isaac Newton had this many laws of motion. I got a lot of right answers right off the bat. Nullifidian, I think, is first to the punch with 3. Uncle Jim has 3. That's the way it looks on my screen. Jennifer says 3. Yes, so does Mobius. SJ, Rev P. What the says? Meredith. Be aware. Tammy, Cameo. Nice. Next question. Ready for it? What's short for binary digit? What's short, or what word is short for binary digit? You're going to shorten binary digit. What would you say? What is short for binary digit? Oh, look at my little Silicon Valley nerds. I love you guys so much. Donald, first to the punch, says that would be bit. And Donald is correct. A bit, short for binary digit, is the smallest unit of data in a computer. The value of a bit is either a 0 or a 1. You would say a bit. That is correct. Donald the gloomy Maine Coon, first to the punch, followed by Uncle Jim. Blue Spark, Wes. A bite, a bit. I'm going for bit. Bit, says SJ Lola. Be aware, Rev P, Agent Kitty Feets, Vanessa. So noted. Bit. Nice. Why didn't they go with BD, says Be Aware. One wonders. All right, next question. The Fields medal is often considered a mathematical equivalent to what? The Fields medal is often considered the mathematical equivalent to what? Yes, the Fields Medal is given for math. It's often considered the mathematical equivalent, prize-wise, to Nullifidian. I see you first on my screen. The Nobel Prize. Yes, it's considered the Nobel Prize of Math, the Fields Medal. Nullifidian has Nobel. So does Tammy, and Be Aware, and Jennifer, and Uncle Jim. Well done. All right, next question. Here it comes. This is going to be really easy for you guys. So this is about quick fingers. Are you ready? What color of flame is the hottest? What color of flame is the hottest? Trump won that too. Oh, this is good trivia. Nobel had his wife or girlfriend stolen by a mathematician, which is why no Nobel in math. At least that's what I was told. Interesting. I wonder if that's true. I have to look it up. Which color of flame is the hottest? Deidre is a really fast keyboardist. She says it's the blue flame. Deidre's correct. That's the blue. Deidre has it. Mobius has it. Jennifer has it. So does Vanessa, Tammy. Blue, says SJ Lola. Yes, blue, says Blue Spark. I got a lot of whites too. Blue is the answer I'm looking for. Wes has it. So does Glenn. So does Rev, William, Meredith, Mindy. I should get Granny Great says I should get a new internet provider. I see the answers before I hear the question. Oh no. Well, that's no good. I suppose you could. No, I don't know how to fix that. Mm-mm. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Blue Spark would know. I was thinking white hot. Ah, white hot flames are pretty hot too. Did I miss it? Oh man, I always get the blue and white thing mixed up. Hit live, says SJ Lola. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. Okay, next question. What is the longest river in the United States? What is the longest river in the United States? Mhm. What is the longest river in the United States? Let's see if you guys have gotten it right. It is the not the Mississippi, although a lot of people said Mississippi. Longest river in the United States is what Jennifer says is the Missouri. It is the Missouri River that is the longest river in the United States. Jennifer L., look at you go, girlfriend. Right on. Valley Star has it as well. Looking for Missouri. Missouri, yes. It's okay to be wrong. I love that you guess it all. All right, so we'll take that. Well done. And we'll go to what is the longest river in the world? What is the longest river in the world? What is, oh, thank you for that clarification. Be aware. I have my very own fact checker. This is perfect. Missouri is about 20 miles longer. Yeah. What is the longest river in the world? And Jennifer is all on rivers today. She says it's the Nile. And she be right. It is the Nile, longest river in the world. Jennifer L. takes it, followed by Uncle Jim, Blue Spark, Be Aware, SJ, JT, Tammy has it. Agent Kitty Feets has it. Glenn has it. So does Rev P. Nice. All right. Next question. What kind of food is an olive? What kind of food is an olive? You'll probably get this one. There was a chance you didn't know, so I thought, that's an interesting one. What kind of food is an olive? What do you think? Is it a legume? Is it a vegetable? Is it a fruit? Is it a nut? What the hell is an olive? Deidre says it's a fruit. Kim, you big dummy. Yes, Deidre's right. Okay, you didn't say it that way, but still. By the way, celebrating Deidre's birthday, a big aloha, a big happy birthday, and a huge hug to Deidre, who also is the first at the punch to say that an olive is a fruit. JT has it as well. So does SJ Lola. So does Blue Spark and Be Aware and Wes. And you guys all knew this was a fruit. Cameo, Glenn, Vanessa, Sandy. Fruit, I think. You are correct, Uncle Jim. Rev P, Eileen, William, Judy. You guys all have it. Look at you. It is all a fruit. Everybody has it. The fingerprints of which animal resemble those of humans? I don't forget if I've asked you this before, but I find it so fascinating that I'm asking again. If I have asked it before, this is really good reinforcement learning tool. Where's teacher Lori? The fingerprints of which animal resemble those of humans? What do you think? As a matter of fact, they're so similar to human fingerprints that it's really hard to distinguish the difference. The answer is, let's see who has it first. Hmm. I see it. Lovely birthday messages to Deidre. Nullifidian is first to the punch. Yeah, it's a koala. The koala has fingerprints that are so similar that it's hard to distinguish between human and koala fingerprints. How crazy is that? Have I asked that question before? It's okay. I love it. So I'm asking it again. Nullifidian says koala. Vanessa has koala. Absolutely. It's okay that you're checking out of me for cats. He's pretty awesome. I really love him. And thank you for the reminder of hitting the thumbs up button. You're awesome. Yeah, it's the koala. Yeah. Did Glenn get it? Tassio, is that a kind of koala? Tammy has koala. Yeah. Oh, he didn't get it. No, well, now you know. See what you learn on the After Party Live? I'm telling you. Okay, next question is anyone with kids, I think, would get this one right. Or maybe you just enjoy the literature and the art of this. Acclaimed children's author and illustrator Eric Carle is known for his unique illustration style with splotchy, bright colors. His most famous book is about what type of creature? Author and illustrator Eric Carle, known for his unique illustration style with big, splotchy, bright colors. His most famous book is about what ravenous type of, he calls it an insect. I don't know if this is an insect or not. Creature. The answer is, yeah, you guys got it. It's the caterpillar. It's the hungry caterpillar, right? JT has it. Yep. JT has it twice. Look at that. Be Aware has it. Uncle Jim says caterpillar. Caterpillar says SJ. So does Tammy. He did one with the bear too. I will tell you that his most famous one is probably the hungry caterpillar, but he does have one about a bear. So I'm giving you partial credit. Vanessa says caterpillar. So does Deidre, the hungry caterpillar. Mm-hmm. So does Meredith. Yeah, they're insects. Oh, the question has it as an insect. A caterpillar is an insect? Okay. Thank you. Clearly, I would be failing at trivia. Nice. Used to read it to my second grade class years ago. I've read that book more times than I think I have read almost anything else. Maybe Belly Button Beach by Sandra Boynton, that and The Hungry Caterpillar, and Goodnight Moon. Yep, over and over again. Turns into a butterfly. All right, next question. Here we go. Steve Jobs was famous for his black turtleneck, blue jeans, and what brand of sneakers? Steve Jobs was famous for his black turtleneck, his blue jeans, and what brand of sneakers? What do you think? What brand of sneakers? Got a lot of Nikes. Nike, Nike, Nike. But Steve Jobs wore a black turtleneck, blue jeans, and New Balance. Agent Kitty Feets is the first to the punch on the New Balance. That is correct. He was into the New Balance. Yep. So if you're planning your Steve Jobs Halloween costume, you get yourself some New Balance. Yeah, I know. New Balance. Yeah. Oh, you were guessing? Yeah, you got it right. New Balance is correct. Yep. Well done, Heather. New Balance is the best, says Blue Spark. Next question. Time spent socializing and enjoying beverages after a long day on the ski slopes is frequently referred to by what hyphenated French term? The time you spend socializing and enjoying some drinks after a long day on the slopes is frequently referred to by what hyphenated French term? The fancy among us will know that it is après ski. I'll take it. It's not spelled the way they spell it, but I know exactly what you meant, and Deidre, I will accept that you have the first answer. Well done. Vanessa, après ski. SJ Lola, that is how it is spelled, après ski. Mobius has it, Eileen has it, so does Uncle Jim, so does Katie Lynch. Hi, Katie. And Drunky Time, says Blue Spark. Miller Time, says Donald. I know because of my lifty son, lifty son, kicking back. Après ski. I'm impressed you guys got that one. That's good. All right, this is to make you think. You're going to have to think of all the dwarves. Ready? When you look at the alphabetized list of the seven dwarfs from Disney's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Sleepy is listed sixth, but which dwarf is seventh on the list? If you look at the alphabetized list of the seven, I want to say dwarves, but they say dwarfs. So maybe dwarves is incorrect. Seven dwarfs from Disney's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Because I thought dwarves with a V was the plural of dwarf, but apparently no. Pero no. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Sleepy is sixth. Which dwarf is seventh on the list? And the answer is yes, it means after skiing. Oh, son who works the chairlifts, nice. It is not Dopey. No, it is not Doc, nor is it Bashful, nor is it Yanni, but the Y would mean it would come last. After Sleepy comes, who gets it first? Uncle Jim says Sneezy, and Sneezy is correct. Sneezy is the seventh and final dwarf, right? Yeah, Sneezy it is. Uncle Jim has it, so does Jennifer. And SJ has it, so does Vanessa, Nolophidian, William. Be aware. Did I make you guys think of run through your mind of all the dwarfs? Did you have to do that? Well done. Okay, next question and final question for trivia of the day. And this is meant to be really fun. And this is probably, with this crowd, this is who can type it the fastest. All right. In this popular 80s song, what was Jenny's phone number? In this popular 80s song, what was Jenny's phone number? I got it. I got it. Right? I got it. In this popular 80s song, what was Jenny's phone number? And the answer is, let's see who gets it first. Oh, I don't have anybody yet. All right. They're all going to pop up at once, probably. What was Jenny's phone number? Are you singing it in your head? Nope. I don't see any. In this popular 80s song, what was Jenny's phone number? Did the chat suddenly stop working? I think so, because I am not seeing any come through. None. Did you guys get it? I thought everyone was going to get this so fast, and I'm seeing this song. Do you see the answers? I don't see any of the answers. No. I've seen no one type in the correct answer. I'm shocked and dismayed, but I am getting a few Was that an older song? Typed too fast? Did the chat suddenly stop working? So I'm getting some of the messages. Jesse's girl. I want the phone number. Does anybody have the phone number? I've answered it 3 times, says Deidre. Isn't that weird? Chat is broke, says Rev P. It's a glitch. All right. Well, I don't know who had it first. And now we will never know who had it first. I'm still not. Maybe if you type in this number or anybody's phone number, maybe YouTube zaps it out and censors it. Maybe you can't type a phone number. That must be it. I think so. But of course, we know the number is 8675309, right? 867-5309 is Jenny's number. 8675309. I'm pretty sure that YouTube just zapped out all the answers. Well, at least now we know. Yeah. They probably don't want you putting phone numbers in. No phone numbers allowed. Well, now we know, right? Well, I'll learn something here. No phone numbers on the YouTube. I even spelled out the words, but it won't show up. Oh, wow. That's crazy. I thought, God, does nobody know the answer? That can't be right. That's funny. I saw the number when I typed it, but I'm guessing it was just filtered out. God, that's so weird. I agree, SJ Lola. I got it. Yep. I almost had it. 8. So, yeah. Well, I spelled them too. YouTube. Meh, says Cameo. Well, we knew the answer. I don't know who got it first, but I know every single one of you knew the answer to that one. And that, my friends, is Trivia Thursday, not Travel Tuesday. Thank you, With the Sizzle. I typed it in letters, and evidently it didn't show. No. Big Brother is watching, says Glenn. Glenn, by the way, is going to join us this coming Tuesday to take us to a really cool island in the Australian region, which he and his family have been going to for a really long time. And he has sent me so much information and about the best things to do on this beautiful place. And I'm really excited to have Glenn from Australia live on the show to take us to a location that we know nothing about and share it with us here on the After Party Live. If you've been somewhere and you have, I don't know, 10 best things to do, 8 best things to see, whatever, at this place, and I can look up pictures if you don't have them, and you want to come on the show and share a location that has you've where somewhere you've traveled to and really kind of stands out as one of the best places you've been, please do email me, because I would absolutely love to start with Glenn and have this become a thing. Kim at the afterparty.live. What a wonderful way for us all to meet each other and get to know each other better by sharing amazing places in the world. Kim at the afterparty.live. Kim at the afterparty.live. That is how to find me and how to email me. I want to remind everyone that today, 5 p.m., the Nikki Maduro Show is live. 5 p.m. Pacific time, I should note. Pacific time, California time, the Nikki Maduro Show comes on. It is cocktails and mocktails and politics and fun. And I really would love to have you along for the ride. So please join the Nikki Maduro Show here on YouTube in just a little while. I'm looking forward to it. I also would love to thank Nullifidian, who pops in with 5. Thank you. It's been it's always rough here on YouTube, and the contributions kind of ebb and flow, and it's been on a downward flow. So thank you so much, Nullifidian. Really appreciate it. Glenn with $5 coming at me. Kim, half a coffee now. Oh, that's really lovely. Thank you so much. And they're Australian, so they're extra cool. I only wish I could hold them in my hand and check them out. Wes in Florida throwing in too. 8-6-7-5 309er. Okay, then you win. Perfect. You got it. You're the only one, I think, to have typed it out in a way that makes sense. Thank you, Wes. Awesome. And thank you for the contribution as well. Speaking of contributions, it seems like just about every day Wes throws one in. Huge thank you, Wes, to you for all of the ways that you help this show with your sense of humor and your fun stories and your contributions. I just really, really appreciate it. Another two from Wes today on the super chat, and also Wes coming in today with the five on the PayPal. The PayPal information is in the show description every day and in the About tab. Carrie Q with a recent PayPal contribution as well. She set it up to roll in every month. Really, really appreciate it. Karen Cooper, thank you so much. Rosalie, thank you. Sarah Kay, thank you. You guys are amazing. Really, really appreciate it. All right. I'll take my little picture down so I can say goodbye properly. My hair's all pushed forward. Really good to see everybody and to hang out with you and participate. And now we know YouTube and phone numbers that's a no-go. So we all learn together. All right, everyone, have a great rest of your day, and hopefully I'll see you at Nikki's show. Oh, looks like I have another thank you. Blue Spark throwing in 10. Thank you, Blue Spark. Really appreciate it. You guys are so nice. I'll see you next time or in a couple hours, but whenever I see you, please make sure that you make it the very best rest of your Thursday. Bye, everybody.
The After Party Live would like to thank the following contributors and viewers like you. Yes, you do. Sandy, you're so nice. I love you. I want you to try it one more time. Try it one more time. Steep it for maybe 5-10 minutes. Then tell me what you think. One more time. Mm-mm, 5 p.m. Pacific. 5 p.m. Pacific. Yeah, it was what is Jenny's number, but you can't type it in because the YouTube zaps it out. I don't know why, Sandy, I find myself really wanting you to love it because I love it. Maybe you let it steep too long. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you just vanilla not your jam. I don't know. Okay, let me know what you think. So noted, my friend. Oh, I find it to be the least bitter of all of them. I don't know. Got this kinda sweet thing going on underneath. Mm, maybe you steeped it for too long. I don't know. Rhonda wants me to let it go. And you're right, I did mix up Jesse's girl with, Jenny's phone number. Kind of an '80s girl am I. Excommunicated from the 1980s.